Good morning, everyone. First of all, thank you for joining us today for TheCityUK's annual conference 2021. We've all got used to virtual meetings and events over the past year or so, but like everyone I speak to, I'm very much looking forward to having meetings in person again in the coming weeks and months. I would also like to thank our conference partner, Citadel Securities, for their support, as well as our gold partners, PA Consulting and Phoenix Group. Isn't it heartening that the backdrop for this conference is one of greater optimism than when I addressed our national conference last November? Of course, there are huge challenges ahead, but notwithstanding all these new variants of COVID-19, the economy is reopening, and as a nation, we are building good momentum as we begin to emerge out of the pandemic. And I think it's fair to say that while we are poised for what is projected to be the fastest economic growth in 70 years, the backdrop to that recovery is one which will not quickly or easily be forgotten. The personal and economic sacrifices that have had to be made during the pandemic are quite without precedent. It has simply been an extraordinary year. Not to mention that at the same time, the country has been navigating a fundamental restructuring of its relationship with the European Union, its closest economic and trading partner. A relationship that will take some time to reform and settle into its new shape. The past few years have, as ever, been a time of change. One unarguable impact of COVID is that technological trends that might have taken a decade or more to become established have become commonplace in weeks. And while our industry did its bit to support customers and businesses throughout these tumultuous times, it is also clear that people across the country are rightly asking questions about the role of business. Questions such as, how do we support the recovery? How do executives and boardrooms better reflect the society we serve? And how do we play our part in tackling climate change? To name just a few of the questions. The TheCityUK has started a debate on these questions through the recent launch of our Roadmap for Recovery report. But new challenges require new perspectives. Our industry has changed a great deal since I began my career in the city in the early 1970s. Today it is stronger and more dynamic and global, not just international. 40 years ago, the debate on sustainability, diversity, and stakeholder capitalism were either in their infancy or non-existent. Today, they're front and center. As a result of all these developments, I think we can safely predict another period of great change ahead. Against this backdrop, I have established the Next Generation Leadership Council to bring together some of the rising stars from across the financial and related professional services ecosystem. The choices we make today will shape the industry that they inherit when they reach senior leadership positions. And so it felt right to get their perspectives and, critically, their challenge and contributions to our thinking and ideas. Now, the Next Generation Leadership Council has only been up and running for around 8 months, but I've been tremendously inspired by its members' enthusiasm, passion, and clarity about the issues that matters most to them in relation to the industry's future growth and success. They all pressed us to recognize, firstly, the urgency to increase the momentum in pursuing the opportunities of green finance, and for the industry to play a more proactive role in tackling climate change. And then secondly, the need for us to keep on the front foot in terms of innovation, technology, and customer experience. And then finally, the importance of deepening trust with our customers, enhancing our reputation with stakeholders, and ensuring we adapt to remain relevant and attractive to people into the future as a great industry in which to work and develop a career. As well as getting involved in the work we are taking forward at TheCityUK with colleagues across the industry, they are also looking at how they can advance these agendas, adding their own perspectives and thinking to the mix. It's very exciting. And with their challenge and fresh ideas, we will all continue to seek out the opportunities of tomorrow. I have every confidence that they will push us to be better and bolder in delivering on these key agendas and ensuring that the UK remains at the forefront of financial and professional innovation globally. The Next Generation Leadership Council, in many ways, embodies the spirit of innovation that has kept our industry successful over the decades, as I have seen firsthand many times in all the years I have worked in it. That spirit of innovation, together with continuing to put customers and communities first, and a business environment that must remain open and accessible, all these things will be at the heart of ensuring that the UK remains a world-leading international financial centre. More than anything, we must simply be bold in seizing the tremendous opportunities ahead. I hope you enjoy listening to our expert lineup of speakers today, delving into these most important issues. I'm very grateful to them for giving us their time, and I'm sure you will enjoy their contributions. Thank you so much.